These are all the snakes I found last month while herping in Costa Rica. And the first snake of the trip is going to be an Eyelash Viper mimic, a terciopelo up on a leaf, something you don't see very often. And if you can notice really closely, this is a very young snake. You can see that yellow bit of tail right there. Look at that guy. Anyway, very cool to get started with a viper. Look at this beautiful keelback. He's huge. Come look at him. You can come look at him. Do I have ESPN or what?
Oh my gosh, what a beauty. Look, he's raised up his head.
I know. There he goes. Whew. Well, we're just about to call it a night. And vine snake. Pretty cool. Look at that camouflage though. You see it runs like this around to the head there. Uh-oh. He's on the move. There he is. Well, he's a beautiful snake. Sorry, guy, to disturb you. Just too many vines right here. Too many vines. One's a cat-eyed snake. And there's the head right there. All right, the fourth snake of the trip turns out to be a cat-eyed snake. The last time it was the first snake. So I was checking this trail camera right here. And right there. You can see that is the head of a terciopelo or Fer-de-Lance. So I'm scurrying under the leaf. So that's what he looks like. And there is that yellow tail. Look at that. How cool is that? Of course, that is the caudal lure, and they wiggle it to attract lizards, frogs. It's probably a newborn from last year. Anyway, we'll let this guy stay up here in the woods. We're way up high. Well, we've got a sleepy snake here. Of course, his eyelids are not closed because they don't have eyelids. Look at that guy. I believe this is one of the racers. I don't want to disturb it. It could be one of the keelback, but I don't believe it is. I believe it's probably the barred forest racer with that yellow all over the bottom of the lip there. Of course, they sleep at night. Very cool. Terciopelo on the move. He actually came from this area right here. See that jump? They make those lunges sometimes, try to scare you. Fortunately, it was away from me and not towards me. He's certainly wound up right now. But he's going. That's about a 5-foot snake. I figure they might be out tonight. See you later, my viper friend. Well, it took me a whole week. But finally, the blunt-headed tree snakes decided to come out. Sorry for the barking dog. Anyway, we've seen a lot of these, so we'll keep going. Look at all that freaking water. I knew better than to go across that area. Gotta pay the stupid tax at some point in your life. Multiple times, probably. At 60, you know. Never go deeper than your boots. Twice. Dumbass me. Yo. This might be this handsome fellow from another night. Not too far apart. Probably a male. You can see how thin that back part of the tail is. Of course, this is the Syphlophis jasper Fer-de-Lance. Very cool snake. This is right where we were. We're actually at those trees on the other night. These guys come back out to hunt. We'll leave it alone. Be on our way. As soon as I say that. Beautiful. It's kind of tough to see this day snake here. Try to get over here close. Oh, there it goes. Anyway, well, he's gone. Probably a racer of some type. Hard to say. Oh my gosh. It is World Snake Day Eve, and look who we have here. Our beautiful red-eye tree snake. Look at that awesome fella. I'm gonna grab him because he's just going away from us, just so you can take a look at him. But look at that guy. Look at that red eye. This is more than likely a male. Look at that long tail. We've kind of been waiting to see one of these. It's been almost a year, I would guess, since we saw the little ones. This, of course, is a lizard eater, mostly arboreal, but it's mostly nocturnal as well. So we are so happy to see it. It's probably one of the best snakes we found so far this trip. Wow. Anyway, we're gonna let this beauty go and head on up the trail. Happy World Snake Day with the Fer-de-Lance terciopelo. Of course, right next to the Ten of Disappointment. It's crazy. We think this is the same guy from this morning. At least I do. We're right at the same spot. It's World Snake Day. By the way, terciopelos do not like the hook at all. Anyway, off he goes. All right, terciopelo number 2. Look at that beauty. Anyway, that's 2 today. Interesting. And of course, it's got the yellow tail. We call it a lure, the tail. Perfect for luring lizards and frogs in. Well, sometimes there are nights when snakes get the memo. And this is one of those nights. And you can see a third terciopelo, Fer-de-Lance. Gosh, this one is probably 2 years old, maybe 3. Look at that guy. You can tell that this is one of the most dangerous snakes in Central America. That big chunk head. This is really the most we've seen in quite a few years here. Anyway, you can see that there's no aggression. The snake is just exploring around looking for probably lizards and tree frogs. Get that classic pattern on its side right there with the A's. All right, my friend, good luck on your hunt. Apparently, lightning can strike twice. There. Another red-eye tree snake. Wow. This is so cool. Look at that beauty. This one is about a third of the size of the one the other night. We've just had a bunch of rain and it cooled off. And this is so awesome. I've never found two in the same trip before. Wow. Wow. Look at that red stalk to that plant. Amazing. Same color as those red-eyed tree snakes. I was just walking over to get a picture of that frog. See this little terciopelo. Both drops after. Cruising along. Now I'll walk over here and get the picture of the frog. Anyway, this is a gladiator tree frog. They're one of the biggest tree frogs we have around here. Sorry, I had to grab this snake. Look at that guy. This is a Halloween snake. These are a little squirrely. And I am trying to calm it down here. But look at that coral colored. It's actually coral. It's a beautiful color. Look at that. My flashlight. Anyway, I'm gonna try to hold on to this guy as much as possible. Anyway, it was shooting across the trail here. Almost into this grass. So I had to grab it. And look at this. It's non-venomous, of course, obviously. They do resemble this coral snake from the other side of Costa Rica. But it's a beauty. We don't see them a lot down here, but this is the second one in the past 12 months, for sure. It's got a beautiful black tongue. There, look at that head. This is a really dark one. It's probably an older adult. I don't think they get much bigger than this. We're gonna let her go. Him go away. Beautiful. Man, it's like almost a meter long. It's amazing how dark this snake looks when the colors are blended together. All right, baby. We'll see ya. Of course, you see that guy there. Terciopelo. Escaping somewhere. We lost it. Anyway. And that's exactly how our trip ended.